Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Wednesday, better than mine. I just wanted to start off this video by saying thank you guys so freaking much just for being you, just for being there, and being just so special to me, like on here and on Instagram. I'm definitely not in like the best mood alive. I recently went through something that I guess is a big deal for me. First time it might be like, okay. But for me it is, and it's extremely like sad for me and hurtful, and I'm trying to look at the bright side and realize certain things, but sometimes when you're in that kind of like dark cloud, it's hard to see like the sun shining through, you know? I wasn't planning on filming a video today because I was just like crying the whole day, and not that I'm asking you guys to feel sorry for me or anything like that. I just wanted to like speak out and let you guys know that we're all real people here, you know? Like whether I have a certain amount of subscribers or not, like a person is a person. Doesn't matter what their status is, you know? So I want you guys to feel like that relatable feeling towards me, because yes, this is all about makeup, it's about beauty, it's about like what's new, it's about like all of that, right? But there's more depth into what these videos really are, and I hope you guys can feel that like connection with me, you know? Anyways, so I decided that I did want to go ahead and film today, and I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna sit on my bed, feel sorry for myself, cry, and be all depressed and down. I could do that, I did have the option and choice to do that, but then I'm like, Liora, you're better than that. Stop it, take care of yourself, and you got this, baby girl. I love you, you know? And that's a pep talk I give myself sometimes. So anyways, yeah, I put on makeup, got my shit together, and I'm extremely proud of myself that I was able to do this, because you guys know if you go through something difficult sometimes, like you don't want to talk to anyone, see anyone, makeup is not even an option. And hopefully this can kind of inspire you guys as well. Like if you're going through a tough time, or if you're dealing with something that's like annoying as shit, or you know, you feel like down in the dumps, you're not alone, you know? And try to do something that'll make you feel better, even if you're like, no, it's not worth it, I'd rather be sad and down. Anyway, that's what I wanted to mention in the beginning. But for today's video, I wanted to go ahead and speak to you guys about makeup that I'm going to be purchasing, makeup that's going to be in my yes section, makeup that's going to be in my no section, and makeup that's going to be in my maybe section, my yes, no, maybe. So I haven't done this video in like 3 weeks, don't kick my ass, but only because, I don't know, I haven't really been majorly inspired to speak about certain products, because there were just many things that I were like, meh, meh, you know, I didn't want the video to be like blah, but recently a few new products released, and I'm like, great, I can totally film this video, and I wanted to speak to you guys, okay? So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I actually purchased already that's in my yes section is from Natasha Denona, and you guys know that I never seem to miss out on these Natasha Denona little palettes. So this is the Natasha Denona, 1 second, mini tropic eyeshadow palette. So it includes 5 different eyeshadows, 3 metallics and 2 mattes. 3 metallics. You guys love when I do my 3s. It's definitely more of like a summer themed palette. I do not own the Tropics palette, is that what it's called? Yeah, like the large one. I've always been pretty intrigued by that one, but I'm like, you know, I'm not paying $129 for that. But now that she released this little baby mini, I was like waiting on it, and I'm like, yes, thank you, you know? So like I mentioned, I did purchase this already. It should be arriving in the next few days. I plan on doing a first impression or a look or something using this, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Looking at it, I'm kind of like, can I create a look with this? But I'm gonna challenge myself, and hopefully I will be able to. Those metallics just look amazing, and I just find that it's a palette that's kind of unique in its own way, because you know I don't have these kind of palettes, so I just needed it in my life. I own the other babies from Natasha Denona, and I'm so happy to add this little child to my collection. You guys know I love children, so I'm very excited for this. This is obviously, and of course, in my yes section. Okay, moving on to something that is in my no category. Now initially I was kind of like, okay, maybe yeah, but then I'm like, no, it's just like the advertising that makes it look amazing, but like we have these so basically this is the KKW So Fire eyeshadow palette. I'm not gonna lie, Kim looks amazing. Like she looks really good. She looks very like, she looks pretty sexy, you know? So a part of me kind of was like, okay, fine, I need this in my life. But then I thought to myself, the only eyeshadow I see on her face is like, on her eyes, is like an orange metallic eyeshadow. And I'm pretty damn sure my Natasha Denona palettes have like that like fiery orange shade that I can throw all over the lids and be like, oh, whatever, and get the same kind of look, you know? This palette looks like, it's so not fascinating to me. It's so not interesting. It's like so basic. It's basic as can be, you know? I get the whole fiery vibe and all of that, but at the same time, what is different about this? There's neutral shades, a pop of orange, a reddish shade. I think I can create this look over and over and over again from what I own in my collection. Even if you're not a huge makeup collector and you have just a few pieces, you can kind of get a similar vibe look if you have a warm tone palette, you know? So I just feel like this palette is not anything too major or different for me to spend $45 on. No! I'd rather buy myself food, okay? So this is definitely something that I'm going to be skipping out on. Let me know what you guys think about this palette. I know a lot of you guys are just not into purchasing KKW products in general. I'm not gonna say that I'm against purchasing her stuff, but I'm definitely a bit more weary when it comes to like Kim Kardashian's product, because I personally would prefer to purchase an Urban Decay product. Maybe purchase something from an indie brand, you know, a starting up brand, something like that. Not someone who's raking in cash, you know what I mean? But I mean, that's just me. Let me know if you're on my team, or if you're like, no, I'm so against you by unsubscribing. Let me know. I was so sad before. I still kind of am, but whatever. We're not talking about that Liora right now, okay? Stop it. You gotta be strict with yourself sometimes. Just gonna move to the side because the lighting is ass. All right. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to speak to you guys about is something that is in my maybe section. So this is from Buxom. These are 2 palettes that Buxom recently released. They're called the Boss Babe Betty palettes. So one palette basically has a ton of mauve tone shades, which I think is pretty unique and pretty different. I like that it has like a color story to it, and I could see myself probably creating a lot of looks with that. And the other palette is more like warm toned and spicy, but not overly dramatically like warm. You know, I could see some neutralness going on in there too. So these palettes are gonna retail for 39 bucks each. There are 12 shades that are included in each palette, which honestly, like, that's great. Like, why would the KKW one be 45 that has, I think, what, 10 shades, and this one has 12 and it's 39? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna get one warm tone, like, I'll stick to this one because I'm getting more for my money, and Buxom is just an amazing brand. I love that. So these palettes are in my maybe section. Honestly, realistically, like, I do have a lot of those warm tone shadows. I mean, let's just be real here, because nothing against KKW, but like, even with this palette, I have these kind of shades. Do I need this in my life? Probably not. The reason why I am pretty intrigued to an extent, and it's in my maybe section for a reason, because I don't think I've ever owned like a big large palette from Buxom. I know that they have those 5-pan palettes, but I've never owned like a large palette like this. Did they ever even make one? I don't even know. So it definitely intrigues me. The palette looks really nice, very soft. A part of me kind of wants to pick up the warm tone palette, because you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I feel like with warm tone palettes, you kind of somewhat come up with the same kind of looks to an extent, you know? So I don't think I need the warm tone one in my life. Still, I'm in my maybe section though. I think I'm kind of gravitating towards like the purpley toned palette. I just think it would look really, really pretty, especially if you have brown eyes. It definitely brings that out. Any eye color can rock this, but I'm saying since I have brown eyes, I feel like it's just gorgeous. I do want to see what the quality is about. You know, there are metallics and mattes in here from what it seems like in the picture, and it just looks very good. It looks simple, it looks easy, fast, no fuss, no games, no drama. So that's why both of them are in my maybe section. Kind of leaning more towards the side of like, yeah, I kind of want to pick this up, but I'm still kind of like indecisive. Let me know what you guys think about those 2 palettes, which one you think I should pick up, or if you're kind of like, Liora, no, don't get any of those. But like, I don't know, I like Buxom, you know, like I feel bad, like no one really talks about them so much anymore, and I'm like, no, oh, I need to speak about you. Okay, the next thing that is definitely in my yes section, like no questions. This came out like a week or 2 ago, so it's like old news now, but this is the Honey palette. How cute, how cute. I mean, it has a ton of yellow tone shades, and I've been speaking about these 9-pan palettes from Colourpop for the longest time. And I remember when the first one came out, which was like the one that was in collaboration with like Mean Girls and stuff, I was like, I hope and wish and pray that Colourpop releases more color themed palettes so that I can just grab that and go. I'm going for a purple look, okay, grab this, pink that, yellow that, green that. Don't think, like, it's just so much simpler and easier, especially if I don't have the time to sit there and be like, wait, I want to do this, but I think I need that, but then I also need that. You know what I mean? If I have the time and I'm like being very, what's the word, extra for that day, yes, I definitely want to, you know, go into palettes and play with various different colors, but not all the time do I have time in the world to sit there and play like that. So to just have everything in one palette is just like a dream come true. So when I saw that they released this palette, I was like, yes, please, thanks. I don't know why my ass did not purchase this already, but I am beyond like thrilled and just so happy. I cannot wait to see what their next palette is going to be. Yellow kicked it out of the park. I literally think everyone was waiting for this, you know? So that is definitely my yes section, 1,000,000%. Moving on to something that is in my no section. This is from BH Cosmetics, and basically BH Cosmetics is releasing a palette themed with the sign of the month. So they released an Aries palette, I believe, and so now they went ahead and released, one second, the Cancer palette. I'm not a Cancer, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a Scorpio. The guy that I used to be with for 3 years was a Cancer. We were a good match, but then I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was nothing. It was nothing because we're not together now. So, but usually those two go really well together. Anyways, I'm not gonna pick this up just because honestly the colors don't really speak to me. I like the fact that it's a cooler tone palette and it's something different. I like the fact that there's a nice selection of shades in here and you can create a look just using this, but I'm not gonna just buy every single one just to buy. However, I will say when Scorpio comes out, no matter what the color story is going to be, I will be picking that up because, you know what I mean? Like, I need to feel that connection with makeup. But for this one, I mean, if you're a Cancer, you're probably like, yeah, I'm getting that. But for me, I'm not. So I'm going to be skipping out on this one. This palette retails for 17 bucks and there are 6 different eyeshadows included in here. And then I think a highlighter is included in there as well. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the new Lion King collection. So this is in collaboration with Sir John Official. Is that his name? He's a global makeup artist, I believe, yes. So he basically collaborated with Luminous Cosmetics. I want to say that's what they're called. I'm so sorry. I really just don't know this information. And I'm trying to look up info here, but that's all I find. I think I'm right though. Don't be upset at me if I'm not. But anyways, who isn't a Disney lover and addict? I mean, raise of hands. Not me, because I am a Disney addict and lover. When I saw that this collection released about a month-ish ago, I was like, whoa, I was so like, I was really happy. I told you guys this already, I really love when brands collaborate with like movies or like actors and actresses that I love, appreciate, adore, respect, all of that. And Disney, you know, I mean, I grew up with Disney. Lion King was one of my, and it still is one of my favorite movies ever. So this definitely hit home for me. Like, the reason that it's in my maybe section is because I feel like it's a brand that I haven't heard of, which is fine. I love supporting brands I've never heard of. But at the same time, like, it doesn't excite me as much as, like, let's say Buxom would collaborate with Disney and be like, yes, I love Buxom, I'm with them. Or like Too Faced, or like, I don't know, what other brands? MAC or something. But I've never even heard of this brand and they just came out with this collection and I'm kind of like, I feel the vibe, but not 100% the vibe. Especially if they are products that are like in the $40 price range. It's like a lot to kind of give if I don't initially feel a connection to that brand, you know? Like, Alter Ego is a new brand, yeah, that recently released, and with that brand I would totally give them all my money because, and support them, because they're definitely more affordable. They have very cutesy stuff. But with this brand I just kind of feel like it came out of nowhere in a way for me, and I'm kind of like, wait, I don't know anything about this brand, but it's Lion King, so like, do I buy this? Do I not? Do I feel a connection? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just buy it just about, oh my god, because it's Lion King, because it's like, I just don't know. So that's why I was in a maybe section, which might seem like a silly ass reason, but I'm just being straight up and honest and open with you guys. I do really like the palette. The colors are beautiful. There's a nice amount of warm tone shades and then pops of like blues and greens and purples, metallics, mattes, all of that, things we love. The contour palette is stunning as well. Shades I think would really work out for me. There are some lip products that are included in here, a highlighter. Beautiful collection, just beautiful. I haven't heard much about this collection in general. Like, I haven't seen major reviews on it. So if you guys have tried anything from this collection, if you felt the vibe with it when you purchased it, even if it's a brand you haven't really heard of, definitely let me know, and let me know if I'm missing out on something, because you guys know I like to hear your opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much why it's in my maybe section, because of the reasons that I just stated. I don't want to repeat myself, basically. It's like, okay, we get your point. Okay. The next thing that is in my yes section is actually like a skincare line from e.l.f. This is the Jelly Pop line. There are a ton of products that they recently released from like flush blushes. Actually, there are blushes that are part of this line. Ooh, a cleanser, a dewy primer, juicy glosses, face and eye glosses, water gel moisturizer. So basically a selection of skincare products and like really light makeup products as well. Everything is super affordable, of course, since it is from e.l.f. and just the whole line is very like eye-catching. I love that the packaging is red, and I love that it looks high-end, but it's still really affordable at the same time from the drugstore. It is available on Ulta's site at the current moment, and e.l.f. is definitely growing on me. I feel like 5-6 years ago when I used to purchase their products, I'm like, not feeling this, you know? But like, I feel like they're kind of stepping it up. They're seeing what people like, and they're really putting more effort and work into their products, even if it is affordable. Because like, just like Colourpop can make great products for a great price tag, so can e.l.f., you know? It's funny because the other day I was using something from e.l.f. and my sister's like, e.l.f., like I thought this was a ship brand. I'm like, no, they stepped up their game. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. She's like, whoa. So I thought that was kind of cute because that's her vision, and that was my vision in the past too, but They definitely stepped it up, and this collection is really intriguing me. I like that everything is very jelly-ish. It seems like it's going to work well for the skin. Hopefully the ingredients are nice as well. And I mean, if the ingredients are great, if they perform well on the skin, and they're affordable, it's just going to be a win-win situation. So honestly, I want to pick up the whole line. I'm still thinking if I'm going to in the end, and just maybe do like a full review, test out the product. So that's kind of like something I'm debating on, but I definitely want to pick up like the bouncy blush. The cleanser looks amazing, and one second, the moisturizer looks really good too. Let me know if you guys picked up anything from this line, because I need to know ASAP. Okay, moving on to the next thing that I want to discuss with you guys. This is from Liora Cosmetics. I feel like Liora used to be everything, especially like the initial palette they released, like the Liora Pro palette. But then after some time, like, I don't know, like I haven't really heard from them really, like personally, you know. But anyways, they recently released this neon eyeshadow palette. You guys know neon is super in for the summertime. Not that I know any like trends that are going on, because I just do anything. But this is one piece of information that I do know. Basically, this palette is retailing for 29 bucks. There are 10 shades that are included in here, 5 mattes, and then from what it seems like 5 metallics. I think that this palette is gorgeous. I'm pretty sure that the quality is going to be beautiful. For 30 bucks, I feel like it's kind of a little bit steep. I would have really loved for it to be maybe 25 bucks, even though that's $4, but $4 is still $4. I don't know, it's interesting, like, because like a few months ago I would have been like, yeah, I'm down for this, but then just looking at it, like, you guys know I need a few shades of a few colors in the same family to create a look, like, but there's only one pink here, one orange, and like I feel like I would be very lost with this. And then also, since it is $29, I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't really need it. I might use it for the next month or two, but then I could see myself not touching it for the rest of my life. So yeah, for that reason, honestly, I'm just not gonna pick it up. I'm trying to be, you know, real with myself, as I usually am. And so yeah, I'm gonna put that in my no pile. The next thing that I wanted to speak to you guys about is something that is in my no category. It kind of surprised me. This is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. It's retailing for 25 bucks, and initially I was really intrigued and I was like, yeah, I need this in my life, right? But then I kept seeing people, like Instagrammers and everyone, do like comparisons between this one and the Better Than Sex one, and honestly I just wasn't a big fan. I feel like they definitely marketed it in a way where it's like, oh my god. But then when I actually see it being used, I'm like, what is so oh my god about that? You know, it's $25. I'm not spending that amount. So yeah, initially it was kind of interesting to me. If it would ever be on sale, maybe I'd give it a chance, but definitely not for $25. That's a lot of money. And then finally, I think, moving on to the last product I wanted to talk to you guys about, this is the Sephora Favorites Bite the Bullet Lip Kit. You guys know I love Sephora Favorite kits. This is one that I actually purchased already, so you'll see a review on this, hopefully ASAP. But I haven't done a Sephora Favorites kit like review in a while, and I'm like, let me get my ass to it ASAP because I really enjoy it, you know? So this kit is retailing for 25 bucks. We get 2 full-size lip products in here and then 3 deluxe sizes, again with my 3s. I love this. All the lip products are definitely more like berry toned, like wine-ish type of colors, not my vibe at all, like 0%. However, I will be doing a lipstick declutter soon, and I was like, this has nothing to do with anything, but I'm like, maybe if I have like a kit of like just like, you know, mauvey tones, like grape type of shades, maybe I'll like focus on that and maybe get rid of everything else. I don't know, but it definitely looked intriguing. I really think that Laura red is stunning, and I love like the Rainforest of the Sea like balm from Tarte, because it adds a little bit of color, but it's extremely moisturizing on the lips. And honestly, if I can get the kit and just even use that, like, I'll be happy, you know, plus the Laura lipstick. But I'm saying, like, I just think that it's a great value. Maybe it'll take me out of my comfort zone, and I also want to make a review for you guys to see like what the lipsticks look like on the lips, because you guys like when I swatch it on my lips, so I'm here for you. Okay, then finally I actually want to talk to you guys about this. This is the Tarte Finger Foil Paint Palette. It's part of the C collection, retailing for 25 bucks. There are 3 shades that are included in here. There are actually 3 different color stories to choose from. My neighbor's coming home now. Look at me 1 second. No, thank God. Okay. I think that this is pretty cool. You guys know I love baby palettes. I would have loved if there would be a little bit more in here, like in each palette maybe 4 shades to choose from, but 3 is kind of like I see where you're going with that number, but at the same time I don't see where you're going. I definitely don't think I can create a look just using these, because most of them seem like they are a metallic finish, so it's like I need to know that I have some mattes that I'm working with. For 25, I think it's not bad, but I still think for that reason I'm just not gonna purchase it. You know, $25 is still $25. My camera's about to die. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you think down below. I love you guys so freaking much, and I'll see you. Bye. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. 0, 0, 0, 0. 1 second. I'm on your ass. I've been having problems with my camera lately. don't know what's going on. Is this a sign from God? Who knows? Okay, I want to go because it's going to go up anyway in a second now. Ah, bye.